The secretary shall thereafter submit a report each week. Yeah. The authority is in use providing an accounting related to the principal and mature obligations and interest that is due or accrued of the United States. Yeah. Any obligations issued pursuant to subsection. Yeah. Now, once a week, the Secretary of the Treasury is to provide a report. Yeah. Of the obligations of the United States Treasury. Yeah. And for every federal employee that said, no, we're not going to not deposit it. Yeah. We can always issue checks once a week once the Treasury is sure that we have enough money to pay. Now, I just wanted to make sure that we understood that if it's a once a week report, yes, shouldn't we be issuing checks once a week? Mhm. Let's see here. Such acts, records, and judicial proceedings or copies thereof so authenticated, yes, shall have the same full faith and credit in every court within the United States and its territories and possessions, yes, as they have by law or usage in the courts of such state, territory, or possession from which they are taken. Yes. Now, I don't see a problem sending you a check once a week as soon as the Treasury Secretary okays it. Yes, that we have enough money to pay it. Because if he didn't, yes, I'm sorry, we can't pay you this week. Ooch! Now somebody's been running the government as if it were well, their own personal government, really. Yes. And it has nothing to do with the president. Yes. There's hundreds of thousands of employees of the United States federal government. Yes. In fact, you know what? You just take that whole White House and the cabinet and just set it aside right now. There's hundreds of thousands of employees, yes, of the United States federal government, yes, that are legally, well, I don't care what building it's in, any federal building, yes, they'd have to have me arrested if I violated the restraint provisions, yes, any federal building, yep. Now, why don't you just look through, and find out all the locations where the federal employees of the United States government, where they work at? Because you issued a court order, yes, that has to be enforced in every jurisdiction of the United States. That means that if I went into Social Security, yes, and my sons were there, and they did have knowledge of that protection order, yes, and I didn't leave the building, but I contacted them, yes, Social Security would have to have me arrested. Now, I want all the physical locations where every employee of the federal government works, Homeland Security. Yes, because for some reason you thought that I, as a citizen, yes, wouldn't be going into your individual locations where you work at.